Alright friends, so by now you should have seen a Morphe collective haul, kind of like an online haul that I did. It wasn't huge, but I made an order just to try out a few different things. And in that haul, I actually picked up the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which looks like this. How stunning are those shades? They're absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to go ahead and play with this makeup today. I also picked up this set of 4 brushes, and it's called the I Got This set. So these are the 4 brushes that come. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the box and show you. It comes with this 4 brushes, and I'm gonna go ahead and use some of these today on today's look. And I'm also gonna go ahead and do a mixture of other brushes that I have. I wanted to just use these 4 brushes, but one of them fell on the floor, so I'm gonna have to clean that before I use it. So but I'm gonna try to stick with the other brushes in here. But it's a rainy day here in Texas, and I just wanted to create a look for you all using the things that I bought. So we're gonna start with the eyes, and then we're gonna go ahead and use some other products that I also purchased. So here we go. All right, so just to keep it strictly Morphe for the eyes, I went ahead and picked up these brushes that I have in my collection. They're the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use those along with the ones that came in the pack, except for the one that fell on the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the eye look. I'm gonna go into the shade Perfectionist. So this shade right here at the top, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that on my crease. So since I've never worked with these shadows, I went ahead and added some translucent powder at the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush right here that came in the set, and I'm going to blend the shade Perfectionist. Look at that, so pigmented. I'm going to blend that shade in my crease, just back and forth. Windshield wiper motions, going back and forth to kind of build up that color. And already that shade is a very pretty. I actually really like that color. Now I will be using the shade right here called Oh Hello. It's kind of like a burgundy purple shadow. I'm gonna use a smaller blending brush just like this one. I'm actually gonna start placing it with my brush first on the outer corner. Once I place it, I'm going to start bringing it up to the crease and kind of blending it out with the first shade that we had there. Now just to blend it out, I'm going with the first brush, and I'm just going to blend out that burgundy shade that I just placed. I'm going to blend it out with that shadow. There's nothing on my brush actually, I'm just blending it out. I'm going to go to the next shade right next to it right here. I'm grabbing this small brush, and I just added a little bit of water just so I can get a little bit of more pigment on the shadow, and I'm going to place it on the inner. Wow, that is so pretty. Placing it I didn't even finish. I'm placing it on the inner corner all the way to where it meets with the first burgundy shadow. And this brush is actually very perfect to get right into the crevice of your crease. Deepen the look, I'm going to go into the shade called Crazy. It's just a tinge darker, or just a little bit darker than the first shade that we put in the outer corner. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some right here in the outer corner and kind of blend it upwards, just so it can give a little bit more depth to the look. Going back to the first shade that we applied, Perfectionist, and just blending everything together ever so slightly, just to bring the look together with that same first brush that we used. With the shade I'm in it, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna use another flat brush from Morphe because the other one's a little dirty right now. And this one has a hint of pink. I don't know if it's translating on the camera, but it's so pretty. Perfect. I hope you can see on camera how pretty that shade is. All right, so I'm putting on my glasses back on for this part so I can share with you the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this Morphe eyeliner pencil. It's just in the color black. It's called, no, I'm sorry, it's called Lights Out. So I got it in black and it's called Lights Out, and I got it in brown and it's called Dimmer. And they're just pencils like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the lash line, kind of smudge it there, and then put on some lashes and mascara. Now with a tiny brush, I'm gonna go back to that deeper shade called Crazy right here, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. I grabbed this super tiny Smashbox brush that I've had for a while now, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be very careful and just place that like right under my eyeliner, and then kind of just connect with the top portion that I had already. Alright, so that's it for the eye look. I will show you everything towards the end, but now moving on, we're almost done, and I just wanted to quickly show you like swatches of the eyeliner. So this is the black liner. You see how dark and pigmented and creamy that is, and then this is the brown liner, so very nice and creamy as well. I'm just excited about these because I needed a good eyeliner. Finish off the look, I also bought a lip liner, and this lip liner came in this little box right here, and it is in the shade Coffee and Kissy. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that, but that is the shade. I will leave it in the description box. So this is the shade right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this lip liner. So what I like to do is just line my lips first, and then I'm going to go in with the pencil and kind of just fill it all out. You could totally leave the lip liner as it is. Super creamy, super pigmented. It glides on very nicely, and I usually love leaving lip liners on their own. They actually last a lot longer than a regular lipstick does, but just for the video, I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with this liquid lipstick, and it's called Jealousy. It looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the shade for you. So it's just a little bit deeper than the actual lip liner, and I'm just gonna put that over top. And I just like doing like one little glide of them because I don't like them to like bunch up. And then last but not least, I do have a lip gloss from Morphe, and it is in the shade Sway. Looks like this. It's kind of like a pink lip gloss. Just to brighten up the look a little bit, I'm going to add some in the center, but this is what the shade Sway looks like. I don't have another Morphe lip gloss. If not, I would add something more nude, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. And that's it. I actually really love the way this turned out. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the finished look. And I am in love with Morphe. I really only owned a couple things. I owned these. That's all I owned from Morphe, I believe, and a couple of their brushes, and obviously some eyeshadow palettes. Basically, I think just one other eyeshadow palette, and it's actually the volume 1 of Jaclyn Hill. But guys, if you love not just Jaclyn Hill, I love her, but if you just love makeup in general, you need this palette. I actually picked this up on sale for 20 bucks online when they were having a sale, a 50% off sale, and I am so glad I did. These shadows are pretty amazing and pretty pigmented. The lip liner and eyeliners are perfect. The little eyeshadow kit is amazing. I would have just used that eyeshadow kit if I hadn't dropped the other brush, but they are absolutely amazing. So absolutely loved everything from Morphe. The last thing before I do leave, I just want to share this mattifying continuous setting mist. It looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and add that just to finish the look. Oh my goodness, it smells so pretty. It smells like cucumber and very refreshing. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, subscribe, and also follow me on my Instagram. Everything will be linked down below for you, along with the items that I did show on today's video. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye.